Though I am a professional driver, I am not a certified driver's education teacher. My goal is to share my experience and hopefully put safer drivers on the road with me. However, I'm only human, and your decisions are ultimately your own. Blue Forge Films, The Road to Safety, and me, Ty Smith, cannot be held liable for your own actions. Take responsibility and be safe.
Hello again. My name is Ty Smith, as you all know, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Safety. Today is sit down, relax, take a stroll while drinking a cold beverage, and just sort of listen to a young guy gripe.
Help! Damn it! This just ran that stop sign, nearly T-boned me.
Okay, so one story that it just keeps on repeating itself. Not every day, but sort of while I'm driving along, there's these people out there that you avoid, and I like to call them road warriors. And what these guys do is that they make these bonsai moves the last minute. Like they're in the second to the right lane or whatever, and there's an exit coming up. So what they do is that instead of realizing, hey, it's too late, they speed up a little bit and then cut you off as they're shooting across to make that exit. And you end up slamming on your brakes and you're yet again yelling choice words. Well, at least it's in the confines of your vehicle, unless you start making, hand gestures, like, say, the certain finger in the air. The other thing is people who think that they're, excuse the French, but hot and think they can go as fast as they possibly can in their BMW or Mercedes-Benz or any other sports car. Even I see this with Mustangs or whatnot. And of course it's the base model V6, but we're not going to say that, even though I just did. So with these people, what they do is that instead of sticking with one lane of traffic and just going with the flow of traffic, what they do is that they zigzag around trying to go, being that one car ahead and just, cutting everybody off, making rude gestures to everybody. There's this one time that a person, did this and they happened to be wearing some sort of jewelry around their neck, and I sort of spotted this as they were going by, and just being a jerk, it's like, all right, ta-ta, later. Another thing is that people who don't want to let you in because they're just being jerks. There was this one time that I was going to work, and I was working at Stampede Pass at the time, and I had my left turn signal on, and there's plenty of space between me, the car in front, and the car behind. So I started making my maneuver. Then I looked in my mirror, and then all of a sudden I realized the guy behind me was flooring it, trying to get me to clip him. So I went and jerked the wheel to the right, and thankfully the car saved me, because that would have upset any car, but there was stability control and whatnot. Maybe it didn't even kick on, maybe I was just lucky. But either or, he just either did not want to let me in or was looking for a payday. That's another thing you gotta look out for, is people who drive like absolute maniacs, and then you end up hitting them because they were a jerk, and then them, file a suit against you, or insurance claim, because, that blows. It happened to my brother once. He wasn't driving per se, he was at a stoplight, and he was looking at his GPS and he wasn't paying attention, and his car started rolling forward and bumped into somebody else. It wasn't a hard hit, it was just tap, but still they exchange insurance information, and then the cops didn't come out or anything. The gal just said, oh yeah, it's nothing, don't worry about it, see you later, and then drove off. And then later on my brother gets a phone call saying, there's a claim against his insurance of that woman claiming injury, whiplash or whatever. And I'm like, I've seen the truck, there's no way you would have gotten whiplash or back pain from just a little tap. It's ludicrous. But there are people out there that try to do that stuff looking for a payday, so gotta be careful about that. Another thing that I'd like to add are just people who are so impatient that, you're following the flow of traffic, you have a safe following distance, you're doing everything you can, but the person behind you gets tired of waiting and decides to zip around you, and then 5 seconds later, traffic is slowed down to a crawl, and they're in front of you. It's like, Yeah, congratulations, you're a full car length ahead and a whole 2 seconds ahead of me. Bravo. Thank you all very much for watching and or listening to The Road to Safety. Once again, my name's Ty Smith, and if you really like what we're doing here, please leave me a like and make sure you subscribe so that way my studio knows that, you know, I'm doing something right and I'm not wasting everybody's time. And if you'd like to see more of, you know, just me sitting down talking about my past experience, make sure you leave it in the comments below. See you next time.